is flipping. Opened in 1968, Michigan International Speedway in Brooklyn, Michigan plays host to some of the fastest racing on the schedule. Speeds reaching 225 miles an hour in race. It is going to be a ridiculous night of racing. My goodness, the weather is also looking great as well. 82 degrees Fahrenheit, 14 mile an hour winds, 0% chance of rain, and 54% humidity. We got 14 drivers lined up on the pit road. It's looking busy. 60 laps of racing is what these 14 drivers are going to be up against tonight. Broken up into 320 lap stages. Remember, no stage cautions in this league. 120 miles of racing. And pace speed will be 100 miles an hour. Track info for you. This place is mad. 2 miles long, 4 turns, 18 degrees of banking in the corners, 12.5 degrees of banking on the straightaways, 18 pit stalls for our 14 drivers. And the average fuel window is 28 to 32 laps. The average lap time is 36.930. It is going to be a wild weekend. And we saw a wild weekend last weekend in FSS, where on the final lap at Indianapolis, there was an insane 3-wide move in the final corner for the lead. You see right here, Thomas, B2, Zesty's leading there, and Thomas all over that back bumper. He's going to try and move him there in the final corner, and then Chameleon tried sneaking on underneath. It wasn't quite enough, but made contact out the final corner, and Zesty was able to hang on with Twinkie. A lot of contact there in the barriers. But I am down here joined by my co-host. It is going to be Landon on my right, and Bryce, who is on my left, as well as Zol, who will be here tonight as well. Welcome to the booth, guys. And man, we are having a spectacular FSS season thus far, and it's going to get even crazier. But, I mean, guys, starting with you, Landon, what do you think we're going to be seeing here tonight, man?
I think we're gonna see a lot of chaos as expected. A lot of 3-wide passing. I think it's gonna be a pretty good battle for the lead, just like Indy in the race. I think track position is not gonna matter a bunch. So if it's like a caution and you're close on fuel, I'd say pit. But it's anyone's race tonight. It's Michigan.
Yeah, it's really anybody's game at Michigan. Last season, we saw a crazy race as well with 240-mile-an-hour cars. Obviously, that was the Super Draft Michigan, but it's been updated now. It's a lot more realistic, but still, it's ridiculous speeds. But, Bryce, what do you think we'll be seeing in terms of racing tonight?
Well, in all my practice races I've done with my teammates and cams, you're gonna see a lot of bump drafting, especially down the straightaways with like, the slingshot and stuff. Like these drivers are gonna have to like manage how to manage the way in the draft and try, set up perfect passes. It's like a high speed game of chess, But yeah, we're probably going to see some strategic moves being made, some aggressive moves, but we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of shaking and baking, as they would say, with the draft that we have at this track.
Yeah, and you bring up the teamwork and everything. New thing in the lower divisions. Teams are now a brand new thing here, so we're going to see some teamwork possibly tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how some of this, how these teammates will get together. But Zol, what do you think we'll see tonight?
Yeah, obviously, like last weekend here at Indy, you're gonna see a lot of chaos, ridiculous amount of speeds here. The old model we saw last season just go over 240 miles an hour, just very dangerous speed. But now, new model, um, just remove the 240 miles an hour speed and just go less than that. But obviously, still gonna see some lot of chaos and you know, very new track. So obviously, it's gonna provide racing we've never seen before. So let's see what can happen here in Michigan.
Yeah, it will be very interesting to see. But one thing that's going to be interesting to see is the winner. Since it is a really draft heavy track, we could see a really wacky winner tonight. And Landon, I mean, who do you think is going to be the one to pull it into victory lane tonight?
I mean, a lot of good options here. Well, I've done the draft before, but I think the man who won Atlanta and CCS, really good Super Speedway draft racer. I think Triple B is going to take home the win tonight.
Yeah, Triple B, he's always really good at these plate races. He knows what he's doing. He's got a lot of experience, which you need at some of these drafting tracks, and definitely he's got a good shot, especially with that good qualifying position he got yesterday. He's also starting up high in CCS as well, so definitely could be a second win for him. But honestly, if I'm looking through the field here, Turtle B is a great option. Zesty as well. He's another great option as well. Won last week at a drafting track as well. But honestly, I'm just going to have to go on the train with Triple B as well. I think he's definitely got the best shot to do something here tonight. But Bryce, who do you think is going to pull in to victory lane?
Well, there's a lot of great guys out here that, based off of Indy, we see guys like Thomas, uh, Zesty, all of them. But honestly, this week has been really special for Oof. Oof did qualify here P5, but it's been special since, a quote to him, this is the track that he can actually win at because he gets minimal lag here. So today could be Oof's moment. I'm gonna have to go with Oof because he's been very quick, and especially in practice, he's been averaging very fast lap time. So I think if he plays his cards right and hope to God that he doesn't lag, I think he can get it done.
Yeah, and part of that no lag here definitely could be due to the fact of the lack of details. You see, look at the infield. There really isn't much detail anywhere on this racetrack. It's a bunch of emptiness. So that definitely could help him tonight. But we'll just have to see. But so, last one. Who do you think is going to win the race tonight?
Ooh, some of these guys are below the FSS Cup, but winning can get you a lot of those points and help you in that cup before we start the postseason races. But I gotta hop on the train as well. Trophy man, he knows he knows what to do here. He's very experienced with these drafting tracks. We saw CCS Atlanta. He just managed to hold off the huge track to just get his first win in like what 2 or 3 years. I don't know how long, but Trophy, he knows something. He's got something up his sleeve to get that win here in Michigan.
Yeah, he also has one win in FSS on the season as well. That took place at Nashville in that thrilling battle there. But honestly, 3 votes for Triple B. That's not even. That's pretty fair. I mean, he's looking really fast in both series. Puts it P2 in both series, and 1 vote for Oof from Bryce. That could definitely be a possibility. He's had pace all season long as well. But Landon, we're gonna go over to you now. Who do you think has the best looking ride for the Zav Scheme Resource Server Scheme of the race?
I mean, a lot of great options this week, as we obviously have the 54 of Oof, Triple B scheme, new Twix scheme for Thomas. A lot of great schemes, but I'm going to go with the man, one of the best streamer creators in the server. I'm going to go with Oof. Nice national debt relief patriotic scheme.
Yeah, definitely looking really nice there. That is a 100% fair vote for that scheme. But honestly, if I had to go with anybody's scheme, I think it's going to be the guy starting P2. I'm talking about him a lot tonight. We'll see if he can live it up. But this number 83 Arc Foods machine, new scheme, it's looking really nice. Got a big old burger on the front of the car, but I honestly think he's got a nice looking scheme tonight. But Bryce, who do you think has got the best looking ride tonight?
I mean, there's a lot of options here. Like you said, Trophy Arc Foods machine, very good looking. Most of it. We also have Oof with his national debt relief machine, but there's a lot of other guys with some good sick looking rides out here. But honestly, I might have to go with Oof as well. I mean, this is mainly a Denny Hamlin type of thing for Oof, considering that Denny Hamlin himself won here at Michigan in real life, pulling an 11-second gap during the late stage of the race. Maybe Oof can follow his favorite driver's footsteps and could potentially put a gap on this field to probably win today. But yeah, the national debt relief scheme will be my scheme of the race.
Yeah, the doctor getting 2 votes for his scheme of the race. But so last pick, who do you think's got the best looking car tonight?
I'm seeing a lot of interesting schemes like Ross. Very interesting from him. I don't know what he had on his mind to use this scheme, but it's very, very interesting to looking at. But obviously, I gotta go with Oof. Man, his schemes, he's, as Landon said before, one of the best scheme creators in ZSRS, man. But it's just national debt relief, Denny Hamlin scheme. Just remove the 11 and slap on the 54, then just add his associates, pardon me. But Oof, man, he's very quick here, like Denny Hamlin, as Bryce said. But hopefully, Oof can get it done with the beauty of a scheme here in Michigan.
Yeah, well, a lot of talk here about Oof and Triple B tonight. We'll hear from some of them and the rest of the drivers down on pit road, but we're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back right back then, and you'll hear from the drivers.
I'm here with the pole sitter, Zesty, our last weekend's winner here at Indianapolis. But Zesty, you're starting on the pole, great starting position for you. Obviously, you're looking to go back to back here at Michigan. It's one of those super drafting tracks like Indianapolis. But Zesty, what's your game plan here? What are you gonna do to get yourself in victory lane once again?
Honestly, I'm just gonna try and break the draft if possible, but I doubt that'll happen. Hopefully, just try to be there at the end. Don't make any pit road mistakes, and maybe end up in victory lane.
Yeah, obviously you're looking pretty quick here today with your qualifying lap. Obviously, good luck to you. We're gonna go over here to Bryce, who's with Triple B.
Yeah, this is weird because why is there two of you? But anyways, Triple B,
Talk about it.
number 83, Arc Foo's Machine, pretty starting P2, I think. Yeah, you're starting P2, but you're known to be very quick at these drafting type of tracks. I mean, at Indy, you were like decently good, but mainly at the super speedways, your results have been pretty good there. And we coming back to another drafting track, which is Michigan. So, do you think you'll have the pace to win and try to manage your way through this draft, Truby?
Well, as you can see from King, I think he's literally dressed up exactly like me for some reason. But yeah, both in TCS and FSS qualifying second, some really, really good speed. Hopefully, we can redeem ourselves from Indy. I'd say we had top 5 pace the whole day, but in stage 3, everything just went wrong. I was able to calm myself down after like a day from it. But it's still like very annoying looking at back at it because it could have been a much better points day. But we'll try and redeem ourselves here.
All right, thank you, Triple B, and hello, Troby's clone. But anyways, we're gonna move on to Landon here, who's interviewing Rockin'.
Well, Rockin, obviously, P5 at Talladega, pretty good in the draft. What are you going to do today and try and get a win, possibly? You're going for another top 5 at least.
Yeah, this is one of my better tracks on the schedule. I feel like I'm pretty good at this drafting thing, and I feel like I can get it done.
Well, thank you. Any last words?
Good luck, okay.
Okay, well, now on to absolutely nobody with
Well, we're going
AJ.
over to AJ. Yeah, AJ here in the number 43. I believe it'll be Zol with him.
Yeah, I'm here with AJ. I don't think I saw you in Indianapolis. Oh yeah, wait, hold on.
He was in Indy.
Yeah, you went to Indy. Just had to come back drive. I'm pretty sure it was you who had the comeback drive. It was just merged late and then had a late race caution and just managed to work your way up through the field. But AJ, man, oh man, what can you do here at Michigan? What's your game plan? Are you gonna stay clean or are you just gonna charge your way up through the field?
Honestly, I don't really know. Just probably gonna chill out today. Keep it at the back. I'm gonna like prioritize stage points today. Um, yeah, just see what happens today. Not really looking forward to much pack racing for myself. Try and keep it at the back, but we'll see as the race goes on.
Yeah, currently right now you're sitting P4 in the standings, looking comfortable for the chase. Obviously, good luck to you. We're gonna go over here to Bryce, who's with Not K.
All right, thank you, Zol. Not K, driving number 13, RZR Chevrolet. Pretty good paint scheme guy here, but not K. Starting, I don't even know where you're starting. I need to look at qualifying results, but starting like decently mid pack from what it seems. But last time out in Indy, I think from what I remember, you were pretty decently quick, and we're going back to another drafting track. So, do you think this time things can go your way and you could potentially be in the mix for this win?
Yeah, I think so. I just don't really know this track very well, like Indy, you know, because of the recent update. But I mean, we're not going to be going 230. I know that, but I feel like I can make some passes. I ran the outside pretty well when I was battling in that practice session, so I think I can make some passes here, at least.
All right, thank you, Nake. Good luck. As we're gonna head over to Zol for our final interviewer, that is Ross, I believe.
Yeah, I'm here with Ross. He made your announcement that you're not gonna be here around much more. Not gonna show up to races because everyone's sweating, getting these insane times. But I don't even blame you. But Ross, man, what can you do here? To get yourself some good points here. Maybe a decent finishing position for you.
I don't care about the points. I'm just trying to win before I'm done. A lot of people are like, "What the hell is this car?" It's basically a mix-up of like a bunch of old schemes. The nose is from NFRA, the roof is from FSS, the deck lid and the bumper are from CCS, the sides are from MWRT, and the hood is from a really old league that I ran about 3 years ago. And I found the bumper piece for it and I put it on this car. So it's kind of like a mix-up of everything. But I'm just racing for a win because I made the race with low practice. So we're gonna see how it goes.
Yeah, honestly, that's our final interview today. But obviously, good luck to you, Ross. Um, did we go over pit road rules?
No, we did not. Does somebody want to go over them, like Mystic Ace Sprout or somebody, or
Maybe I can.
if you want to, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, spectate Bryce. He's gonna do the pit road.
Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. You gotta look at me.
Do your
So, yeah.
thing.
Know that. All right. Anyways, this gonna be it's gonna be a little different this time of pit road, but you should all be used to this. Anyway, down the back straightaway here. Just give us a quick second. So
It'll take a while.
yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. This track's like very large. Yeah, see, don't do what I'm doing right here. I think you have to do it from the bottom. But yeah, slow down, slow down. Make sure to slow down accordingly. Don't do what I did there. Turn on the pit button right here. I'm not turning on pit button, by the way. But yeah. Got speed. We're gonna go blazing through pit road real quick. Now off exit. From what I saw in the pit road rules, you can come up where the yellow line ends. Because down there is too skinny to fit more cars. So just stay bottom and just make sure you don't hit anybody.
Yeah. So yeah. Thank you, Bryce. So what's going on entry of pit road? Just summarize that. You've got to enter. Like when you're pitting, don't pit from the top lane. Stay on the very bottom. And then coming down, try and stay above that white line there, and go in 66 obviously, and then exit like you said. With the yellow line. But yeah, thank you, Bryce, and thank you, drivers. Good luck to you guys tonight. Please put on a good show. Don't wreck each other. And we're gonna head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back afterwards with cars moving on the racetrack.
Man, I can't wait to open the stuff I got from the store. It's so cool. Wear my seatbelt? No way. Ah!
And welcome back here to the Frontier Secondary Series. Got them cars moving on the track. AJ, it's Zesty starting P1, Pure V P2, and then Rockin' P3. Going to be coming down pit road this time. By the way, the track cameras are just like in the middle of the racetrack. Like directly in the middle. It's a bit weird.
Yep.
It's okay. At least we have track cameras. But yeah, sorry if it looks a little bit weird here tonight. But thank you everybody for tuning in. As we do this every race, drivers come down pit road before every race, take 100% fuel to make sure that they know where their box is and make sure their box isn't broken. So, yeah.
Everyone did good for the most part.
Yeah. All right. I believe choose cone is front stretch, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Behind the line.
Yay!
Right after the line.
All right. Well, gonna be. I'm curious to see how this race is gonna go because Michigan last season was wild. It was absurd. And
that's what Super Draft gets you.
yeah, 250 miles an hour is.
Will we
fast.
see super clipping?
Yeah, that is a real question. I don't know if we will be seeing super clipping tonight.
If the leader like gets out of line and the entire line has come past you, then someone hits a bad push, it's over.
Yeah. Well, Tripley's gonna go to the outside. Move to the outside. So gonna be set up with green this time. It'll be 60 laps of racing action all the way to the checkered flag. And we're broken up into 320 lap segments. All of them. Remember, there are no stage cautions, so it's going to be 120 miles of racing action tonight. That really does look weird. The camera's just in the middle of the straightaway.
I gotta see this.
The TV too.
Yeah,
We'll just say it's the wire camera. We'll just say it's that.
It's the drone. It's the drone
camera.
guys.
Drone camera.
Anyway, we got Zesty, Triple B, Rockin', Oof, AJ, and Not K. All of them ready to go racing. 120 miles of Michigan super speeds about to get underway. We're green at Michigan.
And now down to turn one. Oh, Miles, let's be on the apron there. A bad move, possibly. Now 3 wide in the back. Here comes Zesty on the inside. Triple B still side by side, coming off at turn 2.
Oh, we got a wreck in the back. There goes AJ going for a ride in the back. One car will stay green. And now, there's contact up there. Oh, that's not K. More cars getting involved. Triple B's going to go to the back. But it's no caution. We'll keep it green.
Yeah, I don't know how these drivers even saved it. Shows you how good these FSS drivers are in the CCS league. But you see, Thomas trying to make a move to the outside there. But up front, 3 wide for the race lead. 74 down low, but Zesty is going to clear. Here comes Ross in one of his final races of his racing career, trying to make a move around the outside. The 74 nearly put him in the wall. Here comes the 74, but the 6 with a huge push down to turn 3 and 4. Look at this pack that we have here. Even though it's not super draft, we're still going to see a bunch of back racing, at least as of right now.
Yeah, and you saw right there. Look at the move Ross has made. All these drivers, really, they have moved all the way up through this field. As now into turn number 1. Oh, there goes Ross. Speaking of him, around he goes. He hits into Rockin'. Rockin' is one car and more contact there, and that it's going to have to be the yellow.
I think that was really just a real racing incident there. No one's fault. But yeah, caution out.
By the way, remember, new rule here in CCS when, it's a new rule, rather than counting up laps for the single car incidents, we will be doing 10 minutes. So once the green drops, a 10-minute timer will start. After the 10 minutes is over, we are going to have single car incidents, but it'll be pits this time. And I don't know if any of these guys are going to come down. I see Churro B coming down.
I mean, normally the guys that are in the back are gonna come down as they really got nothing to lose. But it's also just lap 4 out of 60, so they can just wait till later in the stage to pit. But I mean, as I say that, a lot of people are turning on their pit buttons, including
Yeah.
guys up the front.
Yeah, well,
I
they
mean,
figure...
mathematically, if you pit here, you could just do another stop to the end. But that's very like, it's either safe or you're gonna run out. It's gonna be like right on the edge if you can make it from the marsh stop from here.
Yeah, well, pit cycles, the runs are about 28 to 32 laps, as you saw on screen there. So at maximum, they'll be able to make it to lap 36 of this race. So that's at maximum if they really are stretching it. But you can probably save a bit more fuel than usual at this racetrack. As, oh, somebody's slamming the pit exit wall right there. As Miles going to lead him off pit road.
Running with the P2 there. But Zesty, bad stop there, down in the 5th, but Zesty is a pretty fast driver in the series, so he could just maybe cut up through these guys and get the lead back. But he also has Oof behind him. Oof been looking a little quick early on, so maybe he could potentially challenge Zesty for the lead if it comes down to that. But green this time.
Yeah.
Some big moves. Thomas up 8 from the start.
All right, so Miles is going to lead us to the green. It'll be a single file restart. Remember, the leader chooses when to go. Here they go. Back to the ORC restart zone. Here we go. We're back green. And Miles with a decent launch there, but he's still got heavy traffic right behind him as they go off into turn number 1. They're fanning out all over the racetrack as they go through turn number 2.
Yeah, now off
with the my fault.
yeah, now off at turn 2 now. Here comes Heron with a huge run. Miles is gonna block it now. Looks like Not K looking for a move now. Miles blocking, Heron with huge run. Here comes the rest of the pack now. Everyone trying to single 3 wide now, almost for a second. Here comes Heron trying to develop another run here to make a move at Miles.
Heron holding everybody back right now. Look at that. Little contact there into the corner there. That's from the 82. Man, they are making loads of contact, still side by side with each other back behind.
Yeah, they're side by side, but they're between Thomas and 91. But here comes Heron for the lead. But look at this push we got here from Zesty for Thomas.
Oh, he's gonna go around leader. Can he save it? He's gonna go up into the field. It's gonna be one car going around though, and we'll keep it green.
Jesus Christ!
I want to watch.
Head off in 3-1.
Yeah, I want to watch onboard of somebody in the back. My goodness, this is absurd. Look at the situation in the back here. Well, look, you see on the bottom left of your screen, Triple P is on board, but look at them snaking down the back straightaway with Zesty leading. Pardon.
Yeah, there's now 3 wide in the back here between AJ, Spider, and Triple B now off turn 4. Really a 4-car pack pull away now. Zesty leading us now on looks to be lap 9.
Yeah, and this is what they need here if they want to have a long green flag run. There's a lot of contact there between AJ and Triple B. But yeah, they got to keep this up if they want to have a long green flag run. But look at this for the race lead. Zesty is now under attack. Ross is going to dive it in there on
Whoa.
Oof.
Yeah, see, they're getting a little single file now, but look at this. The pack is now condensed for this top 4. Looks like Nake is going to give a push to Zesty. Maybe he look outside. Zesty blocks. Ross has a huge run. He's going to try to make a move. Oh, but Nake with a huge, big block. He's in the wall, actually. But he's going to be fine. I think he'll still have the draft from him. He might actually try to make a crossover move. I don't think it's going to work. But Oof, trying to get around Ross, but Ross will have the run.
We got
What will Ross do with it?
82's around in the back there. The one car will keep her green. But, yeah, Thomas going around. That is a chase driver, or in the chase right now. So, something big right there. But look at this for the race lead. Still action going on.
Yeah, now into turn 2. Into turn 1. Let's be 2 wide for 3rd place. Now single filed out as Zesty pulled away. Ross looking to make a run now. Going to push the 42, trying to pull away from the rest of the pack. It's a 4-car pull away here now. On what's to be lap 11. It's the test. The rest of the field trying to catch up to these 4, which is what they're going to need if they want to make it to the end of the stage.
Yeah, 3 minutes into this run, 3:30 into this run is Ross going into the outside wall there, as now Oof is going to go side by side with Notk there. Oh, they're going to split them 3. Oof going to muscle Ross out the way into turn 1. They're 3 wide. Man, look at this race in action. More contact between the two of them as they go. Ross way up into the wall. He goes into the wall there. Ross going to go around. One car will keep her green, but that's devastating for him.
I think
He just stopped throttling. I'm on his controls. He just froze. He's not there.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it had to be something about internet or control lock, but huge. That's devastating for Ross, considering that he looked very quick. We see up here though, Nake trying to make a move on Ooh, trying to make a move around the outside. Ooh trying to defend the inside, but Nake is gonna have the mid corner here. Crossover move on Oof. What a move from the 13. Oh, never mind. Just put him in the wall.
Oh man, this. Oh, and we got Miles around in the back. It's another single car spinner. Will stay green again, and this is gonna once more separate the pack.
Yeah, Ross has left 48 back from the chase. Devastating news for the 6 car. But now, looks to be 2 by 2 up here. Mice looking around the outside of Rockin' here. Triple B pushing, trying to make his way back up for P2 after wrecking on what was the first couple of laps here.
Yeah, Triple B trying to make a comeback drive right now, but he's got to get past these huge group of drivers, and look at them up at the front of the field. This is ridiculous as well. I don't know what to watch. They're swerving all over the racetrack, as now Notk is going to go side by side with Oof. Oof almost into the outside wall there, and they're side by side down the front straightaway back there. Triple B's going to go middle of 3 as well. This is absurd.
I mean, yeah, there's a bunch of action going on here. You know, this racing is reminding me a bit of IndyCar, especially at Indy, where you see out of the front, they're snaking a little bit when they go single file. And to me, this is just amazing to watch. See Oof still on the outside of Notk. Back there, they're still fighting out, but see Oof trying to make a move around the outside. Oof's going to get pinched a little. Notke's going to go wide. Oof will give the bumper to the back of the 13. 13's in the wall, and that will allow Oof to take the position.
Yeah, I don't know how long that will last there, because now Oof's gonna have to defend against the run here from Notk as they go up into 1. Oh, bumper there from Notk as they go through 2.
Yeah, 5 to go in stage 1 now. Zesty looks with a 3/10 gap now, trying to still pull away, snaking down the back straightaway now, trying to break the draft to Oof. Oof and Notk now trying to catch the leader, looking for that stage win with 5 to go now, coming to 4 to go with stage 1.
Yeah, and Triple B back here in this mess of cars, he's also trying to get back up to them, as Oof is going to have to try and defend from Notk up there, as Triple B is going to get flocked here. Oh, AJ is going to make it 3 to the inside. No, he's not. But still up there, Oof is going to try and cross over Notk again. It's not going to work, though, but he's going to have a run down the backstretch.
Yeah, as we look back at this pack, they're tandeming down here. See, if I were them, I would start working together to see if they can catch that front pack because all this battling is just gonna hurt them. Because it's gonna hurt them. But Trilby's gonna fall back a little bit to 67. He's gonna take the position there. Oh my God, what was that block there from the 43? But 3 to go here in stage 1 C at the top. He's gonna head off into turn 1. Trilby's gonna give the bumper to the back of the 67. Mice trying to hang on around the outside. What would the 43 do? Will he tuck in or will he try to make an aggressive move? He's gonna have a huge run. What is he gonna do with it? He's gonna push Triple B as expected. A Toyota teammate after all. As they head off into turn 3 and 4. Triple B is clear. A little RG there from the 43.
Mice started dead last, has now worked his way up into the top 6. He's had a great run here, but look at this for the race lead. With 2 laps to go in the stage, it might be on between these 3 as Oof's gonna go way up the track.
Yeah, it's obviously now a couple tenth gap now. Zesty dominating this race, which we did not think was going to happen. We thought it was going to be pack racing, but now it's a 3-car pull away as Not K and Oof. Here comes Not K looking to make a move. Not going to be able to now, coming to 1 to go in stage 1.
It's gonna be on here on the final lap of the stage for the stage win back there. They're 4 wide at the corner. This is insanity. But it's the white flag in stage 1. And Oof's gonna have a look to the outside in turn 1. This is absurd. He's gonna go around the outside to the race lead. Can he stick it? Riding on board with Zesty. Oof's gonna go into the wall. There's contact. There's contact between the 2 of them. Ross merging. Oof leading this field right now. Nake gonna make contact in turn 3. Can Oof hang it on back to the line? Back to the stripe. I think he's just gonna get it done to win stage 1. What a thriller!
Yeah,
I mean, this is insane. My bad.
Ross merging back in there now, but here comes Nake now back to the inside of Oof. They're trying to make a move. And stage 2 is underway here. As almost in the wall they go. Oof coming around the outside there. Now Zesty pushing Nake down the back straightaway, now heading into turn 3.
Yeah, oh, contact there. Nake goes up the track in the 8. And now Zesty gonna go on by and take the race lead. This is absurd. And back there, they're 3 wide. Triple B, AJ, and Rockin'. Absurd here as they're again battling into 1.
I mean, this is just insane. I don't even know what to watch right now. 3-car fight for the race lead. While back there, they're going crazy in that hornet's nest. But for the race lead, though, what will Oof do with this run? He's going to push Notk and Zesty trying to side draft from it looks like. As you see up the top, single car C's are now in effect. So if a car spins right now, it will be a caution. But here comes Oof, the round the back bumper Zesty. Side by side for the race lead. Notk going to pinch him a bit. Will Oof try to make a move around the outside? He has a bit of a run. Notk will block him there. Oof's in the wall. Into turn 1. It's going to lose his speed a bit. Zesty to the race lead. Notk trying to cross him over. He will use the bumper. And now we'll get onto his inside. Oof's going to have another run with it. What will he do here?
He might try and take it 3. He might. No, he won't. He'll push Zesty there back out in front of the race lead. And now he's going to have a look below Notk. This is for pre-2. No, he's going to make it 3 for the race lead. Contact. They're 3 wide up the final corner. This is absurd. And there's a car around back there that'll bring out the yellow.
18 of KB is GOAT.
Man. And that number 18 RLA machine. So it'll be pits next time. But what?
And we're wrecking under caution.
What a
Wow.
stage result.
I cannot believe the racing action we're having this afternoon tonight. Unbelievable. That is insanity.
And it's just FSS, by the way. Just wait till tomorrow for CCS.
Yeah, just you wait. So it'll be pits next time.
Yes.
Oof, no!
Ooh. What the world?
Oh,
Well-
someone took fuel.
Splits next time.
Who was that?
Somebody.
Ghost
I'm
Spider.
looking.
Ghost Spider. Anyone?
Mm.
I'll say I'm watching the pack. Upwards of speeds of 210 miles an hour. I've been seeing here. The back of the pack can definitely keep up, but they're just battling too hard. They're losing themselves time. They had the cars.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're nearly halfway.
Yeah, we are.
Jesus
It is.
Christ.
It's flown on by.
But yeah, this racing though has been so entertaining. I mean, this is kind of like Super Draft Michigan, but at the same time it isn't, because in Super Draft Michigan it was just a huge pack and it was just crazy. But here it's like I said before in pre-race, it's a high-speed game of chess here. The drivers at the front, you be seeing Oof, Not K, and Zesty. Look at the moves they were all making, and that just put on a show there for us up here in the booth.
Yeah, they weren't given an inch, and man, it was a little nerve-wracking there, but they're all coming down pit road right now. So this will also shake up some of the order here as they go. Oh, who's speeding there? I believe that's Rockin'.
I think the 43 sped as well. Thomas sped too.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yep, all three of them, 43, 82, and 27, all being shuffled to the back, getting an extra time penalty at our stop.
So, right, this is gonna be a little wild here. Again, we'll be going green with, like, what, 14 laps to go in stage number 2. And we've already seen the racing we've had in stage 1. I just can't imagine how they will race when they go, when we come towards the final few laps of this race. It's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah. And we'll have the entire pack, not just 3 cars, to put on the show this time.
Yeah. Oh, dropped my phone. Anyway, Ross has actually moved up a bunch of places. He must have taken less fuel because he merged, didn't he?
He did.
Probably.
Ross took 50. We'll have to drop him to the back on the back straightaway, but it'll be...
yeah.
Yeah, we might have to let the officials know.
He's full on force pit full.
Yeah, but here we go. We're going to go back green, and green flags back out. And already a bit of muscling between Oof and Zesty. Not K off with a great jump here in the turn number 1. As you ride on board on the rear view camera of the man here as we go through turn number 2. It's still him leading, but these guys just not up to speed just yet.
Yeah, it's not done back away. Single fouls. Here comes Ross, looking for a move now on the inside of Nake, and there he goes. Move for the lead, complete. There's try and look 3 wide. Here comes Zesty now on the inside. Contact there. There goes Nake in the wall. Still side by side for the lead. Here comes Oof and Zesty on the inside now. Here comes Heron with a huge run. He's going 215 miles an hour into turn 1.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, this is absurd. Look at them all up in the pack. 3, 4 wide now. Zesty's gonna get shuffled by Oof. They're side by side down the back straightaway as they go into turn number 3. Oh, now Nake's gonna make a move.
Yeah, here comes Nake on the bottom. Ross is ripping the top. I don't know if he's gonna go TTB now, but look at this absurd racing. They're 2 by 2, 3 wide behind him between Truby Rockin' and 74 as Nake with the lead.
Whoa, Rockin'!
Oh Lord, no, don't come up in the field.
Oh, and he did.
And the caution will come out here. 3-car wreck. Rockin'.
So, that's gonna end that run.
Hey, now, one more pit stop, we can make it to the end of the race.
Yeah.
So now, no more strategy. Flat out racing to the end of the race now. gets it back going for the 27 here. Stopped on the back straight away. Which would be lag issues.
Yeah, it might have been.
All right, so Ross will go to the back after this pit stop. And possibly more for later, but we'll come down pit road here this time. But here they come down pit road. The cool thing about this track, the pylon actually works. So you got the flashing caution light and everything, and you get the lap counter. So that's something really cool. And now they're all going to come down pit road this time.
So everyone's gonna take it down, but the 18 and the 43 both gonna stay out. They're gonna hope for another caution later in the race, and then everyone pitting now is gonna be good to the end of the race. So now they can just push to the end, but the 43 and 18 are going to hope for another caution later in the race.
Yeah, they will. So this is going to mix everything up here on the strategy. Now they come out their boxes here. So we'll see race off pit road. It's going to go to Not K, then Zesty. Oof. Where has he gone off to? Hold on. Where is Oof gone? Oh, no, there he is. He's behind Heron.
Here
Pardon.
he is.
He's
right there.
behind Heroin.
Don't. Yeah.
Did you see?
Oh shoot, Heron. Oh, I don't even know.
You're not
His
Zol,
name's
bro.
so confusing.
So now it's going to be the guy, KB is GOAT, who brought out the caution before this, is now going to be leading him back to the ORC restart zone for 9 to go in the stage. But here we go. It's going to be KB is GOAT leading. He chooses when to go, and we're back green.
Yeah. Now here we go into turn 1 now, 18 leading the field, 43 both stayed out now. Is already double fouled in the back. Oof! Gonna get squeezed now onto the apron. They're gonna slow and stack up the entire pack from 5th and back. Now here comes trying to go 3 wide. Heron goes now pushing Not K on the back straightaway now. As here comes 3 wide now, looking for 3 wide in the back goes Spider in the 91.
AJ looking to the inside for the race lead. Zesty's gonna try and make it 4 back there, but it's AJ looking for the race lead. He's now out in front with 8 to go in the stage.
Yeah, the 18 still right on the back bumper of the 43 as they head off in the turn once again. But Zesty, one of the fastest cars this race, is right under the 18. The 18 is trying to hold on. Here comes Not K though. Loose. What a save!
That was a brilliant example of car control, as now Zesty's gonna make a 3 to the inside of Not K. Gonna use him up just a little bit, but he's got a head full of steam and is gonna try and look for the race lead as he goes down the front straightaway. He's got the slipstream. 202, 203, 204 as they enter turn number 1, and it's Zesty out in front.
Yeah, it looks like they're pulling away now from this backpack, but now they're going to single file out. It's almost going 4 wide into turn 1. Not K and Heron going in the wall off a turn. Oh, Ross!
Ross and Triple B's also going to go for a ride. They're not the same. They're different incidents.
We're up and over.
Oh
We're
my
up
God.
and over.
Oh, what do we got going on back here?
He flipped. Oh
Who?
my God.
The 91
Spider,
flip.
91 flipped into turn 4.
Holy.
So I completely missed that.
He was P4. He spun off the nose of somebody and just flipped onto his lid into
Somebody
turn
clip
4.
that. We'll get a replay of that eventually, but yeah, I don't know what happened. That was wow.
2 separate 1-car wrecks and then another 1-car wreck flipping over a bunch of chaos into turn 4 on what's to be lap 3 or 2 of now this is what the 18 and 43 needed, is now they're probably both going to pit this time by to make their last stop of the race.
Well, we're going to be set up with a 5 to go restart in the stage. And remember, I think we had something like that at Indy, and it led to a wild, wild race. But, yeah, we'll look at them come down pit road. I think you could definitely make it here to the end of the race. So, I don't know. We'll see who's going to try and stay out. Oh, looks like Zesty was going to try and fake somebody out, but decided not to. And again, KB is a goat is going to stay out as well as Rockin'.
Yeah, down pit road now. The 18 stays out again.
Yeah, that's weird. But they're all coming out.
What the strategy is.
And we'll see race off pit road. Oh, it's close between Oof and Miles. And oh, there's contact there. That's Mice and AJ. Little argy-bargy there off the pit exit. But we'll be set up with a 4 to go restart. It'll be green this time, with KB is GOAT leading the race.
I can tell you that Ace Sprout got that wreck clipped. He said just now he'll send the clip to you in DMs, BCH.
Yeah, we'll try and get that to you eventually. I'll have to see.
He just told you to check your DMs for replay.
Yeah, I know. I'll have to see as soon as possible. Try and get it as soon as possible. But now we've got ourselves a stage finish to focus on. It's going to be 4 laps to go in the stage, and we got 2 guys who stayed out. Will they be able to hang on? They got Zesty, who's been arguably the best car all day, but here we go. We're gonna go back up through the gears, and we're back green here at Michigan, and it's a great launch for KB as GOAT, but he's gonna go wide into turn 1. He's gonna have a wide entry as Miles is still trying to muster and muscle up past the number 42 of Zesty as they go down the back straightaway.
Yeah, now single filed out now as here comes Rockin'. The huge run down to the inside of Kyle Busch, and he's gonna get shuffled out. 3 wide in the back, now 3 wide for second place now. Off at turn 4, Oof gonna get contact. Now Rockin' with a huge run, pulling away now off the front straightaway, now going down into turn 1.
It's gonna be 3 to go. This is gonna be ridiculous here for the stage win. Remember, if a caution comes out now, it'll probably just end the stage on your yellow flag. But Zesty is trying to look for the race win. Oh, there goes Thomas. There goes Mice as well. Thomas is able to keep it going. We will stay green. Cars fan out all around. And there's more contact. Cars up into the outside wall, and it's gonna bring out the yellow.
Oh, and Oof's around.
5 wide for a second there into turn 3.
So multiple cars going around. And that is just going to probably end it there. So we're going to pace to the stage end. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back afterwards for the pit road.
Oh my goodness, do I have a cone of ice? No way.
What do you want, little boy?
I want some cone of ice.
Sweet, do you want to get in?
Oh, hell yeah.
No, my truck. How'd you fucking take my truck?
I like Kona Ice.
You heard it here first, folks. Your driver 2X Dylan definitely likes Cone Ice, but sometimes that doesn't always help you.
267 is around. He goes hard into the outside wall.
So come on down and get your Kona Ice today, and it won't disappoint.
And we're back here at Michigan. White flag of the stage. It'll be pits next time. And your stage two, winner will be KB is staying out. The strategy did work out well for him. We're going to try and get that clip of the flip right there to our best, obviously. But we'll see. Let me try and pull it up here. Let's get that. We'll just do that. Let's just do that there. Let's do that. Alright. Yeah. Here's your clip of the flip. You see right there the 91, and he just blows over. Going up and over there. That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. You see the start of the wreck. He just... it looks like Thomas just cleared himself, and he hit a really bad bump. So, I don't know what was going on there, but they'll be coming down pit road this time.
And with their pit signals on, as expected.
Yeah. KB finally getting to make a stop is what he needed. Also, the stage win, though, so staying out worked out in favor for him. So maybe track position might be key in stage 3.
Yeah. Well, here they all come down pit road, and it looks like the man who flipped is actually going to stay out. And so he'll be the race leader. He's going to take a bit of a strategy, a bit of a gamble. But I believe he can make it to the end. I believe everybody can just make it to the end from here. There's a little contact there on pit road. AJ Notke. And Notke's been he's been a key driver in this race. He's been up here really all race long.
He might be stuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, never
Running
mind.
off pit road.
No, he's fine.
Fastest lap right now goes to Ross, the 36.533. That's a heater of a lap. As I believe, can we go green this time?
I think we can. Yeah, we can.
So it'll be green this time. I remember one of the restarts I almost missed rocking, but right now Spider is going to be leading this field. It'll be green this time. Leader can choose when to go, but we're going to get the final stage of this race underway. And if you thought it was already wild, it's going to be turned up even higher. But here we go. Back to the ORC restart zone. Spider choosing when to go, and we're back green here at Michigan.
Yeah, now down into turn 1. Already, we see people 2 wide in the back now. Spider leading us single filed out into turn 1 and 2 now on the front pack. No one building up any huge runs. We're just getting up speed now. On the back straightaway now. Building up speed. Here comes Zesty now with a run. Well, can you make a move of it? He's going to go to the back bumper. Now down to the inside. 3 wide.
Miles gonna make a move. MWRT D2 Series champion gonna make contact. They're 3 wide. Spider went into the wall. Can Ross make a move? This is absurd. As they go up into turn 1, it's Miles out in front. But Ross in his last race is gonna make a move to the inside.
Yeah, they're 3 wide behind him. Spider through the middle. What an overtake there. Someone's around back there.
Oh, there goes Heron!
Oh my God.
Heron's gone up and over. Heron's gone up and over, and for the second time this race, we got a flip.
Oh, God, that was worse than the first one. Let's get a little barrel.
What is?
Hits off the wall and then into oof is what it looks like, and then just goes over sideways in front of another person, just gets pushed. Air goes under his car. and that's over for him.
Did I not click the yellow flag originally, or?
It says yellow.
It has yellow.
Okay, well, we'll go down pits this time. I was trying to click through my screen to look for all the drivers, and I was like, oh, Heron's at the bottom of the list. I'm an idiot. Well, that run didn't last very long, but... Alright, from now on here, if nobody... This is the last stop of the day.
I'm gonna say, you can make it to the end easily from this point, so...
And an overtime. Just like 3. And there's no overtimes.
Oh! No one pitted. Except AJ.
Yeah, AJ's gonna come down. So, everybody can make it now from this point.
There's one guy that is a bit closer than the most. That I say is right on the limit. It'd be Spider.
Oh, yeah, he stayed out a lot right now on 1,367.
You might need another top leader in the race.
Yeah, that's gonna be close for him, but I don't know.
You put it. He faked pit road. That's his fault.
Yeah, he did. I also did kind of call it late, but...
Yeah. I say if there's like a late caution, like late in the race, then maybe. It's going to be close for him. Because 30 to 32, he's right at that 30 point.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we can go green this time. Because Heron's a long way back. Heron's just come out of pit road, so I think...
There's AJ.
He was stuck upside down for a while on the back straightaway. And then your car spins out for like 10 seconds and then gets going.
But, yeah, Heron, that was a huge shunt for him. Thank everybody for tuning in to this stream. At one point I saw we have 35 viewers now. That doesn't make sense. Do I believe that? I don't know. But we'll just say I believe it. But Miles leading this race. It'll be green this time.
This is gonna be crazy. Considering this is late in the race, we're coming to 10 to go soon. So this is gonna be interesting and chaotic at least. But hopefully we won't have another string of cautions.
Yeah, and remember, if we do have a caution with like 2 laps to go, 3 to go, there's no overtimes. Well, it'll end under yellow. So we've already had an FSS race end under yellow flag. That took place at Talladega, but it'll be interesting to see if it'll happen again, maybe. But it's going to be Miles leading Ross. Back to the ORC restart zone. Chooses one to go, and we're back green.
Yeah, it's now single file R making moves. Oof and KB side by side making moves around the outside now. It's almost 3 wide entering the turn now. Into turn 1, we got Miles leading us. Ross on the bumper now. Pulling away, getting up to speed. 2 by... Oh! Sideways! Rockin'!
Oh, Rockin's gonna go for a ride. He's gonna be able to relatively save it, but it's 1 car. So we'll keep it green, as now it's gonna be Ross looking for the race lead, and Spider's also in it as well. They're side by side for P2, right back behind them. They're diving down below the line, the front straightaway. This is ridiculous as we come to 11 to go.
Here comes Zesty giving the push to Miles there, heading into turn 1. Ross, in one of his last MWRT races, is in the lead, trying to win at least one more time. His last Carvana win was Watkins Glen of last season. Can he finally end off on a high note in terms of his CCS career?
Yeah,
as they're all just... My bad.
No, you're all good. He's always been a fighter throughout his whole career. As they're 3 wide, he's gonna have to fight harder than he's ever had to if he wants to win this race. With Zesty, who's been muscling his way through the pack, is now gonna make a little big dive there. They're 4 wide back behind. Oof's gonna go way up the track. Triple B, who has been nowhere this whole race, is also here as Oof's gonna go around. Can he save it? He is going to go fully around, but is able to save it. One car will stay green with 11 laps to go. Look at them, 4 wide.
Yeah, a lot of drivers in this pack looking for their first win now, trying to catch up to the leaders. Ross pulling away like we saw earlier in stage 1 with a 3-card pack. Zesty and Thomas trying to follow along now in the slipstream. Triple B around the outside of the 82 into turn 1, but back on the inside. They're 4 wide again. 3 by 4 now. Are we going to see any wrecking?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna
Triple B almost got
squeezing in the
squeezed.
wall. 3 by 3. Whoa.
This is insanity as they head off into 3 miles, goes wide. And now Spider goes up the track just a little bit, man. This is ridiculous. It's Ross still leading as we come to 9 to go.
Yeah,
As
the
we're
3
not
wide. Well, as a 3 wide for third. As Thomas, Spider, and Trilby are going at it for third. Zesty trying his hardest to gain on Ross. Ross a little bit wide off of exit. Zesty got an amazing corner there. Ross trying to snake, but Zesty has a huge run. What he will do with it? Coming into turn 3 now. Zesty enters higher, Ross enters lower. Zesty could set up a crossover. He's right there.
Whoa, we got a wreck in the back there. That's Thomas. It's 1 car, I believe, right? We'll keep her green. But look at this. For the race lead, Zesty gonna shoot to the top side for the race lead. Can he get it done? It's Ross versus Zesty, leaving it all out on the track right now. Ross trying to get one final win in his final start, and Zesty's all over that back bumper.
Yeah, now we're seeing pushing in the back now, trying to catch up as they know they're going to be out of it if they don't start pushing at 7 to go in this race now. But now AJ going back to the inside for P3, but for the lead. Ross is going to try and go around the outside, but Zesty is now going to take the lead from Ross with 6 to go in this race.
This has been insanity as now Ross is going to have another look there, but there wasn't enough back there. Notkay goes up the track, but it's still on for the lead.
Let's head down the backstretch here. Ross going to be forced to push the 42. He's going to see if he can set up a move. Entering turn 3. Ross looks to the outside. Zesty defending the inside. Ross trying to cross over as back there. You see, look at the pack. They're slowly gaining on him. Look at how single file they are. They are pushing each other, trying to catch up. But for the lead, though, Ross trying giving it all. Trying to get around Zesty into turn 1. Zesty steals his line away. Ross runs the middle, but Zesty's gonna have a great corner, try to pull away, but keep your eye on that pack back there. They could potentially make their way up here and get in this mix.
Yeah, and the way they're battling right now back behind, it's gonna be hard right now as Mice goes up into the wall.
My God.
Mice entering that turn at 216 miles an hour. Highest speed I've seen all day. Oh, Triple B! Loose, but he saves it. Now we're 4 wide for 3rd place. We're not catching mainly. And they need to start working together when to catch his pack as Zesty still leading us like he did earlier in stage 1. The dominant car of the race here in Michigan.
It's gonna be a hard job to catch up. If they're 4 wide like that, they gotta get themselves sorted out. But look at this. Zesty's all over the road trying to block Ross. Oh, and we got a wreck in the back. We got a big wreck. How many cars are fully around? No cars fully around. We'll stay green, and it's on for the race lead. Ross all the way down to the grass into turn number 1. He's gonna look high, but almost into the outside wall there. As they go into turn number 2 now. Can he look for the crossover?
Yeah, looks down to the inside here, maybe on the quarter bit. Oh, little contact there. Ross gonna have to sacrifice his momentum. But into turn 3 now, Ross is gonna have a good chance here, especially with the draft. Zesty goes wide. Ross looking inside though, but Zesty's gonna take his line away. Ross forces to be on the back bumper. Ross is going to push him for now. Gonna look to the outside. Zesty's not making it easy though. But look who it is. Ross in his final start trying to win. Around the outside, Zesty blocks inside, but he goes wide. Ross with the crossover move. Here comes Ross on the inside of Zesty. going all out for this race win.
He is trying to give it everything he's got. He hasn't been to victory lane since Watkins Glen last season. Zesty just won last week at Indianapolis, is trying to go back-to-back as we come to 2 to go.
Now down the front straightaway, Zesty leading this race now as Ross building up a run, trying to make another move into turn 1 as he did last time by. With now 2 to go in this race on the back straightaway now. Bumper to bumper, Ross gonna move up Zesty in the track. Now to the inside of the 42. Ross is there. Zesty has the run. He is still there. He's not clear. Now entering turn 3, Zesty will clear.
Zesty now clear out in front, but Ross gonna give the bumper. We'll be coming back to the white flag. This time they're side by side for the race lead. Here we go. Banderas Aria, Samaranka, 1 to go. The battle is on and Ross out in front. This would be a win of all time if he could somehow pull it off. Zesty giving him hell all over that back bumper as they're side by side down the back straightaway. This is gonna be on in turn 3. Still side by side, not giving an inch. Who's gonna get it at the line? Zesty and Ross still side by side. Ross trying to get one last win. Zesty trying to go back to back. They're banging doors. Back to the line. Who's it gonna be? It'll be Zesty going back to back in the battle of all time. Miles spins through the grass back behind. But what a fight for the win.
It was an amazing finish there. Zesty now going back to back. Pretty sure for the first time this season in FSS, I believe. No, Killer Joshua did it earlier in the season.
What a victory for driver 42. That was a hell of a fight right there. My goodness. I cannot believe what I have just watched.
And you gotta feel for Ross, man, in his final start. It's gonna have to settle for a P2, but he did not go down without a fight. That shows how determined Ross is in CCS. One of the most aggressive drivers we've ever seen on this grid, and he will be remembered a lot for those aggressive moments like this. He was giving it all, but in the end, Zesty came out on top. But Ross getting himself P2 down pit road here.
This moment presented by Gas Can Water, fueling your victories every single day. And it is a great win there for Zesty, spinning all the way through the grass. That is unbelievable what we just seen this at tonight. I cannot believe what I've just seen. And he's still burning it out. Back-to-back wins. That is unreal there for driver 42.
Bring Zesty.
I will then. Is he done? I think he might be done. We'll wait.
Yeah, I think he's done. He's gonna park it, I think, right here.
I think he'll park it right here.
He
So,
is.
yeah, we'll hear from him then. Gonna bring him
Center's on.
out here. Zesty. My goodness, what a fight between you and Ross. How about that win, man?
Hello?
Yo.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Loud and clear.
Wow.
I
What a
can't
battle.
believe that. I don't. Wow. That is back-to-back
Two in a
races where
row.
you have won an insane finish. How are you
I was-
feeling?
On that restart, he pulled away from everyone. And once I kind of got free of the pack, I started hounding him down, chasing his draft, trying to catch him. And yeah, we just fought back and forth nonstop. And yeah, what a finish.
I that was unreal. You guys were banging doors. It was unbelievable. I mean, but it's 2 in a row for you. That will definitely help you out in the points. But I mean, really, race next weekend is going to be Watkins Glen. Do you think you could possibly go 3 in a row?
Unfortunately, I can't show up next weekend.
Aw.
Yes.
It's unfortunate.
still, you had one great drive this race. You were definitely the most dominant car of the day. So, I mean, yeah, what a drive from you, Zesty. But
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. Thank you for that battle. I don't know why I said thank you, but thank you for that battle. We'll see you in victory lane then afterwards. But gonna hear from the rest of the drivers, and I would love to hear from driver number 6 on what just happened. Let's hear from him.
I don't.
Ross.
Here, let me move.
I
You gotta move all of them. Gotta move all of them here.
He is here.
All right. I thought Lane was gonna get Ross, but that's okay. All right. Ross. Still, oh my goodness, what a fight! P2 for you. How you feeling after? Excuse me, after that race. Hello.
UFBC.
UFBC.
Ross, how you feeling after that victory? Not victory. After that battle there, P2.
Huh?
How do you feel? How do you feel?
Oh, I mean, I was trying to make it so he didn't fumble it. Like, once he got by me, I was trying to work with him so the pack couldn't catch us. And then once I knew they weren't, I spent like 4 laps trying to race him clean and not wall him. And I think it was about 2 or 3 times we came off a 2, and I was lifting a bunch to avoid using him all the way up and and when I got around him coming to the white, it was because he slowed down to like 180 on entry. So he kind of did it to himself. And then when we get down into turn 1, I'm going like 191 at my slowest, and I'm just getting pushed the whole time through the corner. And then we're stuck side by side, obviously, down the backstretch. And there's nothing you can do there. I was trying to rip the top, and you can't do that here. Especially when I just didn't have the entry, and I didn't really like the finish of that race because I spent a lot of time trying to keep it clean and not wreck us both or wreck him, and I just got insta-used up into turn 1. But P2 could be my last race. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see after the Glen, and we'll see at Pocono. But this could have been the last real chance at winning here.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know. I mean, you won the Glen last season, so we'll just have to see. But I mean, still, what a drive from you today, Ross. Gonna go over here to the number 83.
Getting 3 overtimes and the whole field dying. I'm not winning that race.
What? Oh yeah. That's right. Well, we don't
You
have
do realize
OTs
that was-
anymore, so yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
That
anymore.
was the mickiest win in all of CCS.
Oh my! That genuinely was. That was horrible. That was genuinely horrible, bro.
Mhm.
That was like the. Anyway, gonna go over here to number
All right,
83 of Trilby with Landon.
Triple B, obviously, P7 today after being held up. I see you're very mad, explaining your emotions, but I want you to tell me what are you going through it now? What's like going through your thought process currently? Like, what'd you experience there?
Well, what I'm trying to think of is what other people thought they wanted to fucking do. Deciding to send it 4 wide every other corner, and then wonder why we lost time to the leaders. Obviously, we're going to lose time if you send it 4 wide every other corner for third. And then, like, it could have been there. Then now, full send every corner. Now, let's just make it 4 wide. Like, genuinely, half of these guys are genuinely so stupid. It's insane.
Yeah, well, thank you there. Saw that y'all are catching and then lost time as they started to pull away, but any last words, Triple B?
Alright.
As now on to AJ with Bryce or BCH.
Got it. Anyways, AJ finished P5 in that number 43 Sport Clips Haircuts machine. Really didn't see you up front that much today, but I just saw you in the pack. But just take us through your entire race and see what you could have done differently or whatnot.
I was trying to take it conservative, like I said in my pre-race interview. It did kind of work. I got a good finish out of it, but generally at the end of the race, generally everyone's minds went out of the way, especially the 67. I have so many like bad words to say about him, but I'm just gonna keep it to myself. But I wish you all kind of just stayed in line, but I don't know. Maybe if the two wide would have worked better, maybe the just keeping it single file. I don't know, but anything but four wide. I was trying to work with BBB, but every time I kept getting shuffled out of line. I was trying to work with Heron. I was trying to work with like anybody, but every time I either tried to move out of line or like try and fall back just to make sure I wouldn't like mess up. But guess we'll move on to the Glenn. I'm gonna go call my girlfriend.
All right, thank you, AJ. P5 finished for you, top five, but it's gonna go to Heron here with Landon.
Yes, Heron obviously flipping today, going to the front, going to the back, an emotional race for you. They're trying to make a comeback at the end of the race, but sadly could not do it there. Bring me what you went through there at the last stage of the race there. How was it?
Well, during the it seems like we were at the wrong place at the wrong time when position actually mattered at the end of the stages and at the end of the race. Can't finish up front, car slow all day. Draft sucks sometimes. You're like a couple car lengths back, it won't, and you'd get no draft. Finished just trying to help out the team, trying to get the team up front, but it seems like everyone likes the action of four wide instead of being single file and actually fighting for the win. Well, oh well. Move on to the Glen. Probably DNQ that because I suck at road courses. Well,
Yeah, well, any last words, Heron? Guess not. Is now on to Not K with Bryce.
Hello, not K. Driver number 13, Chevrolet. As you finished, I'm looking at the results here. P8. Result doesn't really show your speed that you had today. You were definitely at least a top three car. You were up there with Oof and Zesty early on, but a bunch of setbacks just came your way and caused you to get that finish that you got. And I mean, just take me through what happened in the race and what happened to being up front to now just being stuck in the pack.
Yeah, that was really fun battling in the front. I don't remember how I got in the back. I think I just got loose, but I kept it going, and I just never left it. Well, except on that last 5 to go, I got up to P3, and then guess what? I wrecked myself again. I had hit the wall on exit and was going a little bit slower, and so I was mirror driving because I was scared the guys behind me were going to come bump me into the corner and put me in the wall. So I took a really, really low entry line and pushed up and spun myself in the 74. Not spun, but got us around. And I think there's another car, but I guess I just got nervous. The lights were too bright. Yeah, I think Miles is gonna have some words for me, but I just want to know I'm sorry.
All right, thank you, Not K. See you next week at the Glen, but I'm gonna go here to Miles with Landon.
Yeah, Miles, obviously good start from you today. Pretty high up there in the start of the race, and then dropping back to the pack with some single car wrecks, and then finishing P10, barreling across the line. How was your race today?
I mean, it was good. It was just very frustrating at the end. Started the race, I was flying, was pretty good, leading laps. Coming to the end, I mean, I don't understand what everybody was doing. Nobody wanted to work together, especially like the 67 and some other guy. They were just working the outside lane when we were catching about 3 tenths a lap on the leaders. I don't understand the thought process. I can understand the wreck at the end, not K, because that was going to be a bad push. So it would have been put us in a bad position either way, but still, it's still frustrating in the moment. But it's still a good top 10. I could say that ended off. And yeah.
I mean, yeah, 10th place is better than 14th place, so. But now, on to Thomas with Bryce.
And thank you. Final car to interview today. Thomas driving the number 82 Twix Chevrolet. The finish that you have gotten was P12. Not really the finish that you have wanted. Just talk to me about what happened in your race and just caused you to get that type of finish.
I'm gonna go on to Triple B's interview. He was right. Nobody could drive for shit today, but I was arguably a top 5 car, just couldn't show it because this track has super draft. Gotta love it. But on to Glenn.
All right, thank you, Thomas. As that's gonna include our interviews. Back to you, BCH.
Yeah, well, that is just gonna do it here for Michigan, at least the FSS series. My goodness, that was a thriller of a race. Oh man, but it's gonna be Zesky in victory lane for back-to-back weeks. My goodness, what a win for him back in victory lane. But that is gonna do it here from Michigan. Thank you everybody so much for watching. It says I have 33 people watching. Those are all botted for some reason. Somebody keeps botting the streams, but it's okay. But yeah, we're gonna end it off here. Thank you so much for watching, and I cannot wait to